In order for us to properly put the artwork elements on our business card, well, we need to have the guides on. So I'm simply going to turn them on, and maybe I'm going to turn the mask off for just a second, and now I'm going to start adding the needed elements. So forgive me if I just don't go back to Illustrator and copy everything from there. I'm just going to borrow what I have right here. So I'm simply going to, maybe I'm just going to select the right layer, and I'm simply gonna copy it over here, just like so, and I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna borrow this contact layer as well, just like so, and I'm going to put it down here, maybe even down here, just like that, maybe even just a bit up to somewhere here. But I think that we can actually write the Jane Johnson and the owner and create this bar right here. I mean, I bet that you probably already know how to create text inside Photoshop. That's why I am not devoting too much time to create it. But I think that for the educational purposes and to make this course, well, this project a bit more complete, I will actually going to create some text inside Photoshop just now. So I'm going to initialize the type tool right here. And I'm gonna click somewhere here and type in Jane Johnson, just like so. And I'm gonna make it white, just like that. And the font family that I'm looking for is Lato, as we already know. And this time I think I'm gonna go with the bold version of it. And I'm gonna increase its size to 10. 10 should be fine. I'm gonna move it somewhere here, maybe something like that. I'm going to move the contact even maybe to somewhere here. Now I'm going to type in the word owner. So I'm going to click somewhere here, type in owner, make it just a bit smaller. 6 points should be fine. I'm going to move it somewhere here, and I'm just going to grab a simple line tool. And I'm going to create a line that is going to look something like that. And I'm going to give it 1 point of stroke. And I don't, of course, want it to have any fill, just like so. And there you go, we got the text created. So now I'm simply maybe going to group these guys, and I'm going to name it, name, just like that. And now I'm going to turn my mask on, and of course you can see that since our shape was is below our both the logo and the contact and also the name right here, we can see everything just a bit better. Now we could maybe bring the guides all the way to the top, just like so, so we can see how we can position everything just a bit better. So maybe I'm going to move the, well, not the guides, I'm going to move the contact just a bit up. Come on, I want to move the contact just like so. So if you see something like that happen to you inside Photoshop, like it's happening right now, so that's most probably because you have this auto select option turned on. It tends to be useful when you have a lot of different elements created on your canvas. But in this time is actually well, it's not helping at all. So I'm going to just deselect it. I'm going to make sure that I'm on the proper layer, and I'm going to move this guy a bit up to somewhere here. And my name, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it up to your experimentation and imagination how to position maybe these guys a bit better, maybe to put them a bit closer, or maybe well, make them a bit further away from each other. I guess I would leave it like that, maybe just a bit up, but just maybe to somewhere here, so the avenue Stevens Point is a bit more legible, just like so. So there you go. This is how we can create a business card inside Photoshop. So our main focus was how to, of course, how to create this kind of a transition effect inside Photoshop, and of course how to create a business card using a big bold image that is well, acting as a background. So in the process, we learned two different ways of adding masks to our shapes. So first, of course, we created this green shape, and then remember that we added a mask by pressing this add layer mask option right here, and then we just played around with the gradient. Remember the black and white gradient as we clicked and simply created this transition. And then we created an inverted layer mask. Remember, we alt-clicked on this add layer mask option, and we played around with the brush. Of course, it needs to have the white fill, and then we played around with the opacity in order to create this kind of a smooth transition. So there you go. I think that your skill set portfolio has expanded, and I hope it expanded well, quite significantly, because right now you know how to create a business card inside Illustrator, how to create a business card inside Photoshop, but also you already know how to create your own templates, and you know that the technical aspects of creating business cards, and the rest is up to your imagination and up to your eye.